Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Hi, Michael Ann here from Michael Ann Spoiled Mama on YouTube. I do live streams on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern, and I do the occasional pop-up live. I cover a wide variety of topics, from live action roleplay to cooking to essential oils, travel, family, and most recently, cruising. I had the honor, through the generosity of a friend, to be able to be a part of the inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise aboard the Carnival Horizon. Myself and about 45 other people, representing about 27 other channels and supporters, to be on the inaugural cruise. And we were able to accompany our first recipient, Kenny, or as we know him, Boardman, aka Kenneth Oakes, on this incredible experience of a lifetime. We were also able to meet up with about 4 or 5 other supporters and channels pre-cruise at a meetup. You can only imagine how excited Kenny was boarding that ship on the first day, or the first seeing the ocean, or so many other first, sampling new foods. It was a first for me too. I've seen the ocean many times, but it was my first time aboard a cruise ship. And I know how excited I was. Since the inaugural cruise, there have been 2 other couples that have been recipients of a group cruise in March of 2023. Looking to the future, I am excited to see there are many more cruises coming up with potential for more recipients to receive a cruise. In April of this year, 2023, I had the honor of being voted onto the board of Helping Hands for Cruising as the first Canadian member. I'm so excited for the possibilities this opens up. But we can't do it without the support of you or others. Please donate if you can. Share us out among the communities. We want to be able to have recipients worldwide go on cruises of a lifetime. We appreciate any support we can get, helping us grow, so that we can make it a dream a reality for so many others. Check our website, Helping Hands 4 cruising.org. Subscribe to Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube channel. if you haven't already. Join us on August 25th and 26th for our cruise-a-thon. And if you're seeing this in the future, watch for other cruise-a-thons and activities. We appreciate you, everyone. Thanks for your time. Bye for now.
G'day, folks. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. It is Tuesday's Chatting with Shaun and Helping Hands for Cruising. Well, that is one incredibly passionate lady by the name of Michael Ann. And Michael Ann has been doing an amazing amount of work on the board of Helping Hands for Cruising. I will give you a little bit more info as the day as we progress with our show today. So let me say g'day to some people first up. First in the chat, young Mr. Nick. Biday, mate, it's been frickin' ages since I've seen you. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. He's saying he's picked what he's doing in 2026. He's flying back to Washington, D.C. for the week of the 4th of July. Gonna be out there for America's 250th birthday. Man, that's awesome. Absolutely amazing. Well, talking about amazing stuff, have we had an amazing week? Go ahead. We've had new programs start up with Helping Hands. We've had new programs in the works. We're getting set for our board meeting, which is out of character this month because of 4th of July falling on the Friday before the normal board meeting. We moved the board meeting back one week, so the Helping Hands for Cruising board meeting will be coming up this coming weekend. In that board meeting, we will have the advisory board as well, so anybody's welcome to come in and check it out. If you're interested, just give us a hoy and we'll send you the link. G'day, Jonesy. Welcome aboard, buddy. How's the weather in Tassie? Hope you had a good day like we did. It's currently 11 degrees. Feels like 5. It felt like freaking 5 degrees at midday today. We had a storm come on in and cool us right down. So there you go. But welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to see you here. Yes, so a couple of questions have been asked in the past. Shaun, how do we become a host cruise? And the truth is, it's very, very easy. To become a host cruise, very simply, you've got to tell us, just put together a 2 to 5 minute video, send that in to us, and we will then be able to check it out, and we'll be fine. Everything will be cooking up. So all magic. We've got Jen in. G'day, Jen. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Tassie's cool and pouring with rain. Isn't that awesome? Joe is saying that Jimmy's going live today. Well, good on you, Jimmy. Good on you, mate. Go live. Enjoy your show. I'll be with you tomorrow. Jonesy's giving Jen a wave. Jen's saying g'day to Jonesy, and Jonesy's saying g'day to Joe, and Joe is saying g'day, Jonesy. Well, everybody's saying hi to each other, and the good news is it's 6 a.m. in Eastern, 6 a.m. Eastern in the other side of the pond. It is 8 p.m. Eastern, our side of the pond. So there we go. All right. So what's going on? What's happening? Well, we've had this new store come on board, and folks, we'd like you to join in on that store. It's called A Blendabout. A Blendabout basically is an opportunity for you to buy a whole host of different types of dips. Apparently, they taste awesome. Unfortunately, it being a US-based company, anybody outside of the US is going to struggle to get anything on it. But the good news is go ahead, jump on board, and you will be able to purchase 50% of what you purchase comes out our way. So there you go. Oh, sorry, I've just been corrected. And by the way, Jonesy is correct. You're looking stunning this morning. Yeah. Jen is saying it's only 5 a.m. her time. Well, I'm sorry, Jen. You did have to move right into the middle of the country, that being Central Time. If you would have stayed Eastern, you would have been at 6 a.m. So there you go. All right. So moving right along. Now, I think, okay. Yeah. I'm confused what time zone Jimmy's in. I think he's in Eastern. Anyway, Jimmy is saying Jen is saying she appreciates it. Well, absolutely. So you should, Jen, because from where I sit, from what I can see, you do look stunning right now. Absolutely. And that see-through bikini looks absolutely awesome. Yeah, okay, shut up, Shaun. And by the way, Jonesy, those budgie smugglers, you need to change the color on them. Anyway, moving right along. Enough of this merriment. So, if things don't go according to plan, I apologize. I had to do a total reinstall of my machine. It wasn't picking up any of my mail for some reason or another. But now it appears to be okay, and we're doing a couple of things in the background. So if I for some reason disappear, I apologize. All right, so bit of discussion. There are with the board meeting, there'll be a couple of things that will be discussed with regard to fundraising and so forth. Yes, Jonesy, the mankini that Zohar. Actually, no. The good mankini, the really good one. I like that one. Joe is saying he'll talk tomorrow. We'll catch up then. Good on you, mate. Jimmy and I will be together tomorrow. He'll be running the show. Jen is saying US and Canada audio dips and mixes now. Fundraising at blendabove.com pages store ? And the code is, there it is. That's the store. That's Jen's store. So go in, order your stuff, and you never know, you might help us put somebody else on board a cruise ship, which is the intention, the absolute intention. So thank you for that, Jen. Okay, so some of the other things, there are some decisions in the making at the moment. There are a number of ideas that we've got coming up. There will be some discussion about, not only are we going to be talking about the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise and the ABC Cruise at our board meeting, but there's a fest coming up, a particular fest that you'll find out more about. Also, right now, as we speak, we have our silent auction up available. Folks, all you got to do, go onto the HH4C website, and all the details for all our fundraisers are right there. You need to put together some items, some funds in for the silent auction. There are a number of extremely gorgeous items that you can purchase. A fantastic bit of artwork. Also, there's a new cruises life safety hamper that's available. And yes, jump in and do your bid. Highest bid wins. And yeah, it's all going to be amazing. Absolutely stunning and amazing. Jonesy is saying Saturday morning dips at the beach here at 8 a.m. We have a new iceberg swimming club here in Burnie. It is so refreshing and liberating. Mate, are you one of those icebergs? Because if you are, you're definitely worse than me. There's nowhere known in hell I will step foot in one of those things. Too frickin' freezing. I need my body temperature to be over 40 degrees and I'm not sweating before I get in one of those ice baths. Crazy. There we go. Jonesy is one of those iceberg people. Mate, I feel for you. I'll say my prayers right now. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. So we've got the blend about store. We've got the coffee, the green bean coffee, that's still available. People can make their purchases. That's an ongoing fundraiser for us. Please go ahead, buy your coffees. Also, if you're in the field for donating, please go ahead, donate. We need funds. We've got to put 100,000 people on board cruise ships. We've only got up to our current target. Current number is 4. We've got 5 coming up, plus another 2, 7. It's a long way from 100,000 people, folks. Get your dollars in. Folks, nominate a recipient. If you know somebody, it cannot be a family member. So by family member, we mean close family member. They've got to be somebody at arm's length. And the reason for that is we know we're getting the opposite. We're getting not the opposite. We're getting an honest answer. If you're in the Helping Hands for Cruising website, YouTube channel, go ahead, do us a favor, hashtag HH4C. You will end up doing this. Thank you, Jen. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Also, Jonesy is saying the family jewels seem to be, yeah, you know what, Jonesy, you figure out that you've got family jewels, because I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, what happens is it's like a brass freezing. It's so cold you freeze the balls off a brass monkey, and that's really, yeah. And also, if you understood what a brass monkey was, you would know it's a shipping term. So there we go, a nautical term. Jonesy is saying go south also. Yep. Yeah, the further south you go, the more cold it gets. Frickin' freezing is what I say. Frickin' freezing. All right. What can I say? First cruise that we need to get up is one coming up in, not that far away. It's coming up in, 143 days. It's this one over here. Thank you very much, folks. That's it's awesome. Yes, that cruise is going to be absolutely amazing. It's in 143 days, 18 hours and 41 minutes, but who's counting? I want to tell you, we're so looking forward to that, the opportunity to get on, meet all the people, but more importantly, what it stands for. It will be the inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, let's put things into perspective. You saw Michael Ann there before. She happened to go on to the Carnival Horizon inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise. That group cruise had, I think it was 40 people on board that all were part of the group. 40 people, 40. This one, we've got 66 cabins booked. 66 cabins. So at 66, that's close to 130 people right now. So have we made an increase? Absolutely. And all we can do, folks, is the only way is up. So that's going to be an amazing cruise. We're so looking forward to it. It's going to be a ship load of fun. Have you put your nomination in yet for the go-karts? Have you put your link in? Go ahead. You've got to do it. You've got to get on. The goal is beat me. Beat me, right? We've got I think we've got a 2-hour period where everybody gets to have a go in the go-karts. Beat me. See if you can. I know that this person over here, the lovely Jen, is certainly doing her utmost to do exactly that, which is beat me. She signed up for it, that's for sure. She has signed up, as well as I believe there's about 10 different people at the moment. Some of them are band members, some of them just came on for the hell of it. And one of them, I believe, is Captain Billy J. If he wants to keep captain status, he will be in the go-kart race. G'day, Ryan. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Thank you for popping in. I want to say again, thank you for something that you started with the Benevity. The fact that you started it, we've been successfully having some donations happening every single month. So with that in mind, mate, we really appreciate it and thank you very much. Jonesy is saying, you go, Jen, and we know the truth. Jen's going to get on there because Jen wants to beat me. I know she does. She wants to prove to Ilana that she is better than me. Jen saying g'day to Ryan, and Jonesy is saying g'day to Ryan as well. All right, and Jonesy, I know that you're really excited about another cruise, but we'll talk about that one in a minute. More importantly, though, the cruise that we're going to be having on the Encore, I tell you what, it's just it's going to be a huge one. We know a number of people are coming on board. Marjorie Ambrose is going to be on there. I believe Kenny's going to be on board. I believe Bruce and Cindy from Ocean to Ocean Travel are going to be on board. Ross and his lovely lady Donna are going to be on board. Scott, I believe, is coming as well. Unfortunately, Jones is not going to be on the rock and roll, but certainly will be with us on the Down Under Cruises cruise, which is going to be amazing. Let me see. I can't tell you all of the 60 people, but I know I'm going to certainly be beside myself. I believe that we might be fortunate enough to have the entire board be on board. So there will be an impromptu board meeting. Not as in, oh God, board, B-O-R-E-D. No, it'll be a board, as in, let's talk about things rock and roll. Or let's talk about things helping hands, I should say. Jen, good question. Is Ilana racing? I'll be honest with you. Ilana doesn't drive at night. Ilana would rather I drove. And the reason for that is so that she can complain about my driving. So I suppose she would be driving, but not physically. But, I mean, I'll leave it to you. You can certainly convince her. That would be absolutely awesome if you did. Okay, so we've got the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise coming up. There's going to be a scavenger hunt on there, which I believe Dewey has got all in hand. He's coming with us on the Rock and Roll Tribute. And what's exciting about the Rock and Roll Tribute is that because Dewey has traveled so many times on different cruise lines and different cruise ships, he knows the cruise ships pretty much almost like the front of his hand, because that way he'd have to see it. If it was like the back of his hand, he wouldn't have to see it. But anyway, he sees like the front of his hand. And the last one on the Carnival Horizon, he did an absolutely sterling job. and I think he's going to do pretty much a similar one. So Jonesy is saying rock and roll. Well, yep, absolutely, mate. And Jonesy, I need to talk to you about rock and roll down under. Let's see if we can put something similar together. Anyway, I'm going to bring this cruise up because this cruise, we had a young lady on board by the name of Gabby. Gabby was going to do an Alaskan cruise. Unfortunately, the Alaskan cruise didn't happen, but Gabby's going to be doing this cruise, and this one I'm kind of like a little bit envious.
The ABC's and You Group Cruise 2026 is the cruise you have been waiting for. Don't miss this opportunity to set sail on the magnificent Carnival Horizon for an epic 8-day sailing from Miami to the beautiful ABC Islands. After 2 amazing sea days, you will arrive at the island of Aruba where you can see the California Lighthouse or just take in the scenery. The next stop is Bonaire, with its picturesque pink salt flats and amazing beaches. And then the last port of call is Curacao, where you can take a panoramic island tour or just take in the sights. 2 more sea days wrap up this cruise, and you will have plenty of time to hang out at the Pig and Anchor Bar, the Havana Bar, or the Ocean Plaza. There is so much to do on the horizon, and this is why it is a favorite among many. Contact Bruce at Ocean Travel or Felicia at Syrup City Travel today for more details and booking information for this amazing group cruise. We'll see you on board.
Yeah, I'm really envious of Gabby for that particular cruise. The Horizon was an awesome ship, but more importantly, Aruba and Bonaire were 2 great locations. She's going to one that we didn't actually get to go to, and that was Curacao, because that was not on our itinerary at the time. But I'll tell you what, she's going to be in for a blast, a really good time. And I believe, what do you know, Jen's going to be on that one, along with Denise from Bone Tired Travelers. She's going to be on that cruise as well. Jonesy's saying, looking forward to cruising the Queensland coastline. It's going to be awesome. Certainly is going to be amazing. Jen is saying she's on the RNR Cruise and the ABCs. That's right. Jen has done the double whammy. Good on you, the double whammy. So at any rate, we certainly are going to look forward to it. Jen will have her work cut out for her, particularly on the second cruise, because I won't be around. But on the first cruise, Ilana and I will be around, so therefore she'll still have her work cut out because that's the way I am. No. We're all going to have fun. It's going to be an amazing cruise. Lots of fun, lots of merriment, and lots of good times. All right, let me bring a couple of things into play here right now. How do we actually get somebody on board a cruise ship, as in a recipient? First of all, we've got to have a cruise going. Now, similarly to being a host for a cruise, to be a recipient, somebody needs to have been nominated. Now, but that's not the similarly part. The similarly part is the way the nomination works is through a 2 to 5 minute video, which you then get off to the board, and then the board will have a look at that video, and then we'll have some discussions on there. It's going to be absolutely amazing. That's what we need. And so what that does is give Michael Ann an opportunity to check out said video, as well as the entire board. She then goes and checks out the nominee and validates them, much like she would do to any host cruising. She'd check out the cruise, the channel or the cruising group, check whether they are fit enough to be a host. And it's not everybody can host a recipient, and the reason is very simply recipients have their I was going to say Michigas, but you guys wouldn't understand that, their idiosyncrasies, and so when you have those idiosyncrasies, you've got to have the right cruise to be able to assist. So there we go. It's all got to be sorted, all got to be done. Jonesy, you'd like to nominate somebody? Hey, mate, put a 2 to 5 minute video in. We'll have a look at it. and then there are at least 2 cruises that I know of that are going out of Oz, so something could happen there. And we're just finalising a couple of things with the company as is, but put that together, and then we will make opportunity for that person, depending on what's going on. We'd make opportunity for that person to be going on a cruise. But that's basically how we get it done. And more or less, the cruise that from the US, if you've got somebody in the US, give it to us anyway, and then we would get them on a US cruise. If they're in Australia, we'd get them on an Australian cruise. There are very strict government rules as to what we can do and what we can't. And from us, it's cost prohibitive for us to actually get somebody from Oz to go onto a US cruise. So what we look at is there's cruises going around the US. If they're US-based people, we will get them onto a US-based cruise. If they are Aussie-based people, we'll get them onto an Aussie-based cruise. Suffice to say, if you know of people available, some recipients that you'd like to get on board, just put together a 2 to 5 minute video. Tell us where they are based, and we will work out a cruise for them. There you go. So Jonesy's saying he's got in the US and also in Oz. So the main criterion for the cruise is they have never cruised before, not because they couldn't afford it. Not because they've got flash money and just didn't feel like doing it. They would have loved to have had the opportunity. Would they have had the means? In other words, they've been through the University of Hard Knocks, or they are disabled, or they're the carer of somebody disabled. And with that, we will hopefully get them on board a cruise. Give them a vacation of a lifetime, holiday of a lifetime. So there we go. Okay, I've got to do this one because I know that the only way I can get somebody back from a traitor channel is by showing this one, and one that I know Jonesy would be looking forward to as well. So here we go. Let's have a look. I know the volume's not 100% on this. I've got to redo it. I didn't have an opportunity to redo because I had to reinstall everything on my computer. But anyway, here we go. You're Ilana.
You're Shaun.
And together we are the Down Under Cruisers, welcoming you to... What are we doing on New Year's Eve 2026-27?
Funny you should say that. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Oh, you know what? What could be better than party time, New Year's Eve party time, in the middle of the beautiful Pacific Ocean over the Great Barrier Reef?
We're going on a cruise?
We're going on a cruise.
Whoa! Well, let's have a look. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going up the east coast of Australia. We'll be starting out at Brisbane and working our way up. Also, fantastically beautiful. Jonesy is saying that also Mrs. Jonesy is looking forward to an ocean voyage. Man, she's going to have an absolute ball. I can tell you now. Ilana cannot wait to meet her. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be fun. We're just going to have an absolute ball. Um, Jen is saying she'll make it to Oz when she retires. She wants to make it an extended trip with a cruise too. Jen, if that's the case, you're here for shorter, no shorter than a month and a half at least. Because here's the thing, you're traveling a hell of a long way, and then you're going to look at this country, which is about the same size as yours. So you want to spend some decent time here. Do a ocean cruise as well as a land cruise, and you'll find that it'll be absolutely amazing. And Jonesy is saying you would be most welcome here in Tassie. Jen, we also have a couple of guest rooms. Now, interestingly enough, Jen, if we think about the way the Australian mainland is, the Australian mainland would be about the same size as the US mainland. And then we've got Tasmania, which would be like our Hawaii down the bottom. Not tropical, so like an inverted US, but yeah, absolutely incredible. And of course, Jonesy's just saying, well, we agree with that. And Jenny's saying that's why it's a retirement goal. Yeah, just think about this, Jen. You come on down. We actually turn it into a tax deduction for you because you'll be checking out the Australian section of the HH4C. So, okay, shut up, Shaun. Seriously. There we go. You're all too kind, says Jen. Of course we're kind. Aussies are nice people. Of course we're nice people. Jonesy is saying Hawaii by the South Pole is Tasmania. That's kind of the way I look at it, Jonesy. Kind of like. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be starting from this week, whenever I'm not with Jimmy, I will run a segment learning a little bit about Australia. So I will pick a different town and we'll talk about it. We'll learn about it. Right now, well, we did a couple of weeks ago, we did the Crown Casino. The next one I'm going to try and bring up is Melbourne, and we'll start off at Melbourne and work our way down to Burnie. We'll go through Tassie, start off work our way around Tassie, and then when we're done there, we'll carry on from Melbourne along to Geelong and keep on trucking along around the coast of Australia and see how that goes. So, yes, Jen agrees. Great segment to add. So that's what we're going to be doing. And also what we want to do is, with regard to Helping Hands for Cruising, please watch the space. We are asking people who are on the advisory or are just keen, interested people, if you feel the need and you would like to submit something that we can put onto the HH4C channel, something that might teach or even be a story that would be uplifting and beneficial for people who are candidates, could be candidates for HH4C, whether they be a cruise host or whether they be a recipient. That will be absolutely amazing. And we'd like to get that kind of thing started as well. In fact, Jen has just raised that we'll be talking about that at the board meeting this weekend. We really want as much content as we can. Look, I've just had a look at the numbers on the HH4C channel, and we're sitting at 419. We need to be around at least 1,419 with at least 4,500 views so that we can start to reap some rewards from the HH4C channel. At the end of the day, and I'm talking to you all as if you were my best mates, and you all have a vested interest in HH4C. My goal is this: I don't want the channel to be just another Down Under Cruises. I could have just cut one of the channels and just stayed focused on it. No, I actually want HH4C to be the channel that everybody goes to for their info about helping hands, about the cruises that there were, about the info about the hosts that took people on board cruises. So there's a whole host of things that we want to get sorted and talk about and put on board so that we can at least get you people to enjoy the content, enjoy the info, and we can get Helping Hands for Cruising along the same lines as Make-A-Wish, because we are in the process of making dreams a reality. And we've done that for 4 people. In actual fact, the 4 people were the recipients, but in actual fact, we did that with everybody that went on those cruises. Not only did we change the lives of the 4 people that were on board, we also changed the lives of the people that hosted them. And I can tell you that from personal experience. I'm a totally different person before the initial Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise that we did on the Carnival Horizon to what I am today. So all because of that. Jen is saying, and it will be the go-to location for Helping Hands for Cruising content. Absolutely. And that's exactly what we want. So if there's anybody out there that wants to put some info on that has some benefit to HH4C or to the people, by benefit to HH4C, I mean beneficial to informing people about our recipients or about the charity or about cruising with a hosting mindset, please feel free. Put something on board. We'd love you to come and grow our channel so that we can get more people on board cruise ships. That's the full intention. Jonesy is saying, well, I wonder why the comments are not on the TV. That's a good question. I don't know the answer. I'm not running your TV. I am running my own channel, but I have no idea. Hopefully the comments are coming on your PC. It's on now. Oh yeah, you pressed the wrong button. There you go. There you go, Jonesy. You got to press the correct buttons. All the correct buttons. Now, with those 3 cruises, there are another 2 more cruises coming up after those 3 that I've put up. One of them is in final stages of being completed, and I need to actually get some other people involved in the process. But once that happens, I'll certainly be letting you folks know, because that way I would like to get another Aussie recipient on board. As well as that, hopefully we'll get some more US-based cruises coming on board. No, there are people putting cruises together. We just need to get things happening. Jonesy is saying he changed and his typing didn't appear. See, you pressed a button. That's what happened. You pressed a button and it didn't work. All right. With that in mind, folks, I'm going to go over and stir Jimmy, because I think he's running a show right now, live right now. So I'm going to go over and stir him. Folks, come across to the Astute Tourist. I will be going ahead with Jimmy tomorrow being Wednesday hump day, and that will be awesome. Jonesy will say on this Jonesy has said on this channel, Jen, you can see some of Tasmania here, and that is exactly what I will do. Also, yes, folks, link into Jonesy's channel. There we go. There's Jonesy's link. Please link into that, because you'll see some of gorgeous Tasmania. It is absolutely gorgeous, and we've got to get down there at some point. And hopefully the some point is some point soon. All right. With that in mind, folks, let's pop over to Jimmy's. And if you don't mind, hashtag HH4C raid over to The Astute Tourist. We'll catch up with you guys later. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow on the Down Under Cruises. Take it easy, and we'll catch up with you then. Have fun. Bye now.
Dream set sail today, rising up no delay. Hands reach out, we say, join us, come what may. Waves of hope we ride, strength is found inside. Together side by side, we conquer every tide. Helping hands for cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing just
This is from Fantastic Cruise Group, Carnival Pride. We had a blast, we enjoy ourselves.
Smiles light up the night, under stars so bright. Turning
I want to
roads to
thank him and
right,
Matt.
holding on so tight. Sail with me, we'll find
rest
joy
of the
in
group.
every kind.
That we all joined ourselves together, and they are great friends of ours now.
Moments we will
We got two
share.
brothers,
Love is in the air.
and
Who are they?
With compassion
Dewey,
spare.
and Captain
Hand in
Bill.
hand we dare.
So you guys just had your first cruise. How did you guys enjoy it? And what do you think was your favorite thing that you did?
Favorite thing that we did?
Holding hands for cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing, just keep moving. Holding hands for cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing, just keep moving.
And do you guys have any recommendations for first-time cruisers?
Under stars so
Believe everything you hear when they say you eat. Food here.
Holding on so tight.
It's convenient, right at hand.
Sail with me, we'll find
The ice cream machine needs to
joy in every kind.
every time you walk through the door,
Leave
it's
the
right
past behind. In each
Great. Well,
wave
thank you for
of
letting me
life.
interview you.